Okay, hi there, Johnny. Let's take a look at your last set of essays from this program. Okay, green energy is a topic. Let's see what you wrote. It is considered that green energy is okay, or you could have said green energy is considered to be. So make sure you understand grammatically how those two structures work. So it is considered that green energy is an economical and environmentally ALY friendly energy in the whole world, while others worry about this. While others worry that this power will one day replace traditional energy. I personally believe that the advantages of green power are too strong to stop, and I think the replacement is inevitable. Okay. Obviously there's some mistakes, but it's not just the mistakes. You have to make sure that what you're writing here is an accurate rephrasing of the prompt. It's not that they're worried it will replace traditional energy. They're worried that there's no energy security or there's not enough energy security. So you need to make sure that what you're writing here represents actually what you've been asked to talk about. Okay, so let's go on. All right. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that it's not natural energy. You can't call it that. You can call it green energy. You can call it renewable sources of energy, but not nature energy because it all comes from nature. All right. Like even oil and gas, they come from nature as well. But obviously the green energy is renewable and this type of energy, the traditional energy is not renewable. So on the one hand, there is ample evidence that green energy has decreased, careful with your typing, pollution significantly since it was introduced to the world. Moreover, due to the natural power from our planet, green energy has lower costs than fossil fuels. All right, not way less. This is really slang, so careful. For example, recent research from the UK government in 2019 indicated that by using wind force, Scotland reduced energy costs by 30% and the pollution rate dropped by 40%, not 2. It doesn't make sense. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that renewable sources of energy are the new trend or are the future of energy. Something like this would have been better. Let's see. You talked about, okay, fine. So you have one example. It talks about costs. It talks about the rate. Okay, fine. On the other hand, the threat of green energy to the traditional fossil fuel energy, this doesn't make sense, is gradually appearing. Not really. Is clear, is evident. Something like that would have been better. This is because the whole world has already realized that fossil fuels create too much pollution to the environment. In addition, protecting our planet has become a serious target for the past decades. For instance, an Australia environmental magazine assumes that if humans still ignore the consequences and keep using a huge amount of finite resources as a power source, one day Earth will no longer be able to be a inhabitable planet for humans. As a result, finding another way to continue energy consumption is inevitable. All right, this is not appropriate here, this paragraph. It's not what you've been asked to talk about. So what you need to do is you need to be clear on what energy security is. It shows me that you aren't clear about what it is. Energy security is the ability to have a solid supply, a reliable supply of energy at an affordable price. And this is not what this is about at all. And people are saying that green energy is a threat to this, that it's not going to provide us energy security. So that's what you need to talk about. Why they say that. Okay. And if you agree with that. So This whole paragraph is off topic, and that would lower your task achievement score. Okay, let's go on. In conclusion, although the importance of not normal, you want a different word here, traditional sources of energy. Although the importance of traditional sources of energy is hard to shake, green power is a rousing option for the reduction of emissions and saving of the expenses that will take place in the future. All right, that's fine. All right, so you should have a good idea about what needed work in this essay. The second body paragraph was off topic. There was grammar and lexical stuff happening throughout, so work on those a bit if you can. Let's talk about your annoying dog neighbor. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Jones, I am writing regarding the, don't call it the barks, just call it the noise from your dog Charlie, and I'm hoping this will have a reasonable solution. All right, don't forget some commas here. Your dog, comma, Charlie, comma, and I'm hoping not that this will have, but we can find a reasonable solution. Charlie is always a friendly and quiet dog who all neighbors love. Full stop. No him. However, he has been barking for the whole week, and it is not pleasant to hear that loud noise constantly, especially at night. As all the neighbors know, I have difficulties sleeping. Actually, I have difficulty sleeping, and the noise is a little more disturbing in the middle of the night. It is uncertain what happened to Charlie. Know that. Have you checked him? In my experience, if a dog suddenly changes his behavior, there must be something wrong with him. Therefore, is bringing him to option for you. I would do that if I were you. I would be delighted if you could follow my suggestion. I'm looking forward to receiving a response from you soon. Yours sincerely, Johnny. Okay, let's see. Nice, respectful, yes. What you would like to happen, yes. Your reason for writing, yes. Okay, so as far as task achievement is concerned, this is good. But for me, the weakest link here is the grammar. There were mistakes in basic grammar, like using it instead of there. So you need to be careful. Was it coherent throughout? Could I understand the meaning? Yes. Was I confused anywhere? No, I wasn't. But it's the kind of inaccuracy that's pretty consistent, and it's in basic grammar, and so it will lower your grammar score. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Also, some other little word issues like not I have difficulties of sleep. This is just an awkward expression. So this could be probably grammar, I would say, as well. So just be careful with things like that. So, Johnny, let's talk about next steps. You will get a link to continuing essay corrections with us in your email. So that's something I'd like to see you do. At the same time, I do want to see you continuing to work on your grammar, try to correct some of these issues that are coming up, especially some of the ones that are repeated and that we discuss. So that's my suggestion for you. Do let me know what you decide to do either way. And I hope we can continue working together. Okay? Best of luck.